Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included and TTG's incredible Antfarm. It's getting more and more incredible by the time progresses. And as time goes on, here we are getting along. Yeah, and here's the reason why I do want this little bit of like oxygen area here, so when they actually get down here they don't have to run all the way back up just to get some air. There's a bunch of carbon dioxide that should be over here that isn't over here, and we're going to quickly check blueprints. We're going to take the curative pills. Let's see here. What are you doing over there? Oh, you picked up copper ore. But you dropped it because you're a genius. Yes. We will have to create a bit of tiles here to create a vacuum so we don't have a bunch of carbon dioxide where we don't want it to be. And then we're going to have to run a bunch of water down, and we are going to have to build up the tiles, and going to be annoying, but it will be worth it, to say the least. It will pay off in the end. And we have a bit of downtime again. Yeah, we are progressing along, hopping along towards cycle 127 at this point. It is coming along quite nicely. I do need to put up, set up power for these two stuffs. Two things over here. There will be more manual generators, but at least we have some kind of power over here being generated. I'm going to just drag it along over there. It should be fine. Yeah, as I said, have said many times before, food is not a problem anymore. And yeah, as long as you can create this 96 tile greenhouse with, what is it? The 22 farm tiles. You, with mushrooms, like dust caps, will get a bunch of food. And if you aggressively expand into the slime biome, you won't have any major problem with getting slime to fertilize your mushrooms. Would be nice if you could, finish. Come on. Get it done already. have to do something like this, so this is possible to go down to this way. Because they can't jump these two tiles. It's not possible. So... No! God's sake, stop doing that! I get absolutely furious when they do that. Like, start building instead! Oh my god, I'm gonna have to put these at a 9 and 0 on these, basically, and a 1. That's basically a 0. Get this done, for God's sake. Oh no! They are so eager to not build batteries and start running in the hamster wheels. Oh. Like, there's no point in running in them, like running around in the hamster wheels, if you don't have a battery to charge. Like, seriously. Now you can run around if you want to. Now there's a battery, but now you don't want to. Do you? You don't want to anymore because there's a battery there. Yeah, Slime Lung over here is basically not a problem at all. It's really not a problem at all. What we are going to do is do this. And boom, 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 boom. Like that. And I will mop this up because this will never get down here basically. Or rather it could, no, it could actually if I did a teensy bit of digging. It could get moved. Like that. Let's see. You need filtration medium. Put you at a 6 and maybe we can get some sand delivered. Thank you. And this water, if we look at the water here, maybe we can't if it gets in here. Yeah, as you can see, food poisoning germs. A lot of it. But surrounded by chlorine, it will die off. Now, since it's filling up, it will go up and up and up and up. But once it stops filling up, or for some reason there's no more water coming into this liquid reservoir, it will go down because... And as you can see, growth factors dying on liquid, since we made it into clean, like normal water, it will die off slowly. 3% dead germs per cycle. And surrounded by chlorine is 100% dead every cycle. So it doesn't mean it's going to die in one cycle, it just means it's going to die quickly. Yeah, and by doing this bit here, we can actually jump from here to here and then Boom. Which is a lot faster than going around, which takes a bit of time doing, so if we can move these reed fibers. We do want to... Yeah, I'm going to actually do this now. Basically forcing the decor to not deteriorate as much in this area. We have a decor of minus, like, almost minus 400. So fixing that will be a good thing to do. If we wanted to, we could even put like masterpiece granite sculptures just over here like this. Like get it even further along. But I'm not sure I'm going to do that. It's going to take not so much it's going to be like take a lot of time. It's going to, or rather, it's not going to take a lot of precious resources, but it's going to take a lot of time. Because for some reason, doing art takes a lot of time. Ruby does have enough. No one's so badly no one's bad off when it comes to morale, actually. They are. We're going to increase the carrying capacity of Catalina at this point because we need to. And I think if we do that, Catalina can get a normal priority of these things again. So her running, like supplying and storing stuff is actually fine. And a lot of time is spent on the hamster wheels, sadly, at this point. Hopefully this won't have... We don't have to have this one for that much longer. Hopefully. But who knows how long it's going to be there. So yeah. What I will do is a bit of tweaking. Because there's a bunch of polluted oxygen over here. Though there's no slime lung, but there are some slime lung down here. That's not good. That means we need to move some of this down, like maybe one there, and then one there. Like this. Just do a bit of cleaning. No one's sick, so that's fine. We're going to check. And we'll take the omelets. And the food is going up and up and up and up. So we might actually want to expand the sleeping area. Basically create another one. And what we could do is do this. Blueprint it. And click like this. Going to have to do this though, and then just like do this, so we don't have to put oxygen over here, but there will be oxygen in here. I should probably do the fire pole at this point. Like here and to here. Yeah. We will do like this. And we will do this all the way down here. Not that one though. Like that. It will eat up a bunch of copper, but at least it's just copper ore and not raw, like refined copper. That wouldn't be ideal. And hopefully these idiots, and they do. Of course they do. Seriously. Deconstruct. There we go. And we're going to seal this off because we're going to turn this on. Push down on the carbon dioxide a bit. And create a bit more oxygen at this point. We do need more of it. There are a bit of polluted oxygen running like around over here, but whatever. I can't really say I care, to be honest. I want to seal it up so it doesn't leak a bunch of oxygen out of the base. Could you please build one thing at a time? Especially the ones that is on a 9. There we go. Thank you. I'm going to deconstruct those. And we're not going to take that many. We're just going to build another area for people to sleep. Yeah, and this water doesn't have any germs at all. Like, there's no germs. There's a bit of germ in this one when it comes to the water, but that's because this one is filling up. So all the germs from here is getting transferred into this through the water, and thanks to the chlorine, it's dying off. I will need to put up a bit of automation for this to detect when And right, I do need to do this one like that. To get that all like that research going. I do get a bit of like a bit tired when some of the duplicants for some reason decides to do something and then don't do it, or recalculates because they're going to breathe and then something else becomes a higher priority, so they don't do whatever they were away to do, and the new thing is miles away when it comes to where it is. Slowly but surely it is actually getting warmer in here. It is normalizing little bit. One, two, no, that's probably not enough to actually get up here. Yes, but whatever. Do want to do this and down like that to get around. The research is coming along. The fire pole is something you want when you want to go down. Going up is utterly useless. So you do want the ladder to go up, but you do want to use the fire pole to go down. And the duplicants are intelligent when it comes to using a fire pole and the ladder. They will use the fire pole when going down, but use the ladder when going up. So, and it will increase, like, decrease the travel time quite a lot. And she needed to breathe. And again, which means she drops all the resources, and then she needs to go get even more and more and more and more. Ugh. Yeah, there's a lot of water in this. Like, every tile is 1 ton. These, if we look, just quickly check, it's, oh my god, the tooltip, being atop of it. There we go. 6 times 4. 4 by 4 is 16. 20, 24. So it's 24 ton water, polluted water with germs in it. So 24, would actually need 5 of these to actually be able to store a full box. Like this full box, we would have needed 5 of them. We can't actually store all of the polluted oxygen in these reservoirs, which isn't ideal, but it's not the worst thing, really. I mean, you could do this, but I can't actually get down to it unless I deconstruct that one, which is full. That would be bad. Sickbay, hand sanitizer. Yeah, and this will be, for the episode, I think, the last cycle. It would be nice if they could finish this, like, soon. But at this point, there's so much, like, maintenance all over the place that I'm a bit inclined to put like a coal generator over here so they don't have to like do this bullshit, more or less. Though it is actually more resource cost effective doing the manual generator, especially since this is not going to stay. It's going to get removed. Once this water is gone, it's going to be removed and moved away for the next area, and we're gonna have to use all this water because, yeah, it's a bunch of water. I need to use all this water. Let's check. What do we have here? Nicola isn't interesting and Joshua isn't interesting enough. He does have suit wearing, but nah, whatever. Shine Nymph is just one of them, so we're taking the copper. And the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Yeah, as I said multiple times at this point, food is not a problem. It's not the best food. Like, really, it's not that good. But it is food. So, and that's something which is important to remember. It's actually food. Like, if you're struggling Oh my god, I need plastic for this one. Yeah, probably doing a bit of Dreckling ranching and see if I can get glossy ones in hydrogen. That would probably good. But yeah. Like all of the all of the food, really, if you're having problem and a food trouble or problem, whatever you want to call it, to either just produce food, like any food, or enough food. It is really good to not care about how good the food is necessarily, but just pick one and go with it and just more or less overproduce. You could go with just making a bunch of meal ice and eat meal ice for when you're ready to upgrade, basically. And once you're ready to upgrade, yeah, you're ready to upgrade, so there's not a problem. But that can be a bit devastating if you're not careful. Because you can actually get to the point where you could get to a point where you have food production, but you don't have enough food production of the stuff. And if you have a bunch of like restriction of what you're allowed to eat, and that's also something you could just have forgotten, that, oh, I'm not allowing people to eat like mushrooms, like normal mushroom, not fried mushrooms, but just normal mushrooms. Or I'm not allowing them to eat meal ice or muckroot or whatever, really. And that might actually be what kills you, because you forget you had a restriction, and you're sitting there wondering, why are they hungry? I do have a bunch of food, why aren't they eating? Why are they hungry? Like, and it's probably if you have like a bunch of calories, but you get a warning that people are hungry or starving or something. It's probably because your consumables are restricted in some way. And that means you just need to go in here and whatever, check what you have, unless it's muckroot, because you can't for some reason see it. I can't, at least. And just see whatever you have food, like what you have calories in, and just enable it for everyone. Now that, depending on how far into the game you is and how the allocation of skills has been allocated, it might actually be that you need to like remove a bunch of skills to not get stressed because you're having a food problem. So It is a bit of a problem. We're going to stop here because I probably once again forgot about time. If I'm not wrong, I probably did. But we're going to stop here. It's a good stopping point regardless. But yeah, we're going to say thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.